YouTube channel. This is Dr. Nambi, and this week we're just focusing on the topic that I was asked to do. So the topic is character in business by Dr. Nambi, and the questions were given to me by one of my good friends from Butterfly Moments, Mrs. Pumi Ngomane. So if you can check on my YouTube channel and then you look at the featured channels, you will be able to see that her channel is also down on my page. So be able to go to her page, like her page, and also be able to follow, because she does create a lot of good content. So I'm just gonna go right into the topics that I was asked, and then I will be able to give you the answers to the best of my knowledge. So before I proceed, I just want to encourage you to like, to share, to hit that notification bell so you don't get to miss any of my new uploads of videos. And thank you so much for the support that I continue to receive. So let's get right into our topic of character in business. The first question: what character traits are necessary to run a successful business? So as you know, I am a medical doctor. I run my solo medical practice, and that is why it was so important that I need to share on what character is important to run a successful, business. So me personally, to run a successful business, you need to believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, how will you be able, to let other people, buy into your product? So it's very important. There's a topic that I did recently, entrepreneurship tips one-on-one, and I did also share this, that it's very important to believe in you, to believe in yourself, because if you do believe in yourself, a lot of people can be able to buy into that product that you are doing, or that you are giving, or the services that you are providing. The next thing on the character in business is you need to be determined. So number 2, you need to be determined. The road of the business, unfortunately, it's full of humps and bumps, and it's not the rosy road. It's not an easy road. So if you are not determined to succeed, if you are not determined to reach the top, there will be just 1 or 2 things that will come into your path, and you're just gonna start to crumble down. So you need to be determined. You need to be focused enough to say, you know what, no matter what challenges I'm going to, encounter in my, business, I'm not going to give up. Number 3, you need to be able to solve problems. Business is all about solving problems. What problems or what solutions are you able, to help, your society, your community with? If you're not able to solve a problem, unfortunately, that's where, your business will not be able to stand. So be able, to solve people's problems, and that will help your business to stand out. You'll get a lot of recommendations. You'll get a lot of nice feedback from the people that are supporting what you are doing. The next thing also I talk about is just to have confidence in what you're doing, confidence in yourself, and to believe just in everything that you are doing. Irregardless, you might not know everything about that business, but just be confident and give your level best. And the next thing is service. Service is so important. You need to be willing to give the best service. If you can't be able to give the best service, unfortunately, your business will not do very well. So it's very important to note that in business, you need to have the character to say, you know what, you're gonna give more service than what you are paid for. So if you are paid, let's say $100, you need to give service like for $1,000. That's how much more you must give, because the more you do that, people will come back and say, because I went in for one question, but she was able to solve and be able to guide me in so many ways, and because of that, they will recommend more customers to come to you because your service is on top there. Then the other thing also I love to talk about, character in business is honesty. Honesty is so important. You need to be honest. People love to lie to clients. They love to, what they give, what they sell, it's actually not adding up. Be honest to your customers. Let them know where you are standing. If let's say, your company is all about delivering products, be able to be honest enough to tell them that, what, my factory has closed due to COVID. Unfortunately, I cannot be able to to deliver that product that you ordered. Because I can't deliver that product, what I can do for you is to refund you back your money, or I can guide you where you can be able to buy from another company that we work with. That way people will still continue to give you positive reviews, give you positive feedback about your company. And then be able to make decisions. You can't be in business and yet you are scared to make life and death type of decisions, because there's gonna come a time in your life, in your business, whereby you're gonna make that call that can save your business. So you need to be able to make decisions. Irregardless, be bold enough, stand by your rules, stand by what you stand for, stand by that, and then you will be able to go far. Then question number 2. Many women struggle to start a business while working full-time. What advice will you give us? So me personally, I will say, before you even start that business, do your research. Find out, is this business viable in my area? Let's say you are in the area of Bella Bella, Limpopo, South Africa. Look into that business. Is that business viable enough in the area of, your Limpopo area? I'll give an example. I'm in the medical industry. We do have this, aesthetics, medicine, whereby, you deal with, the look and things like that. There is, the Botox injections that, patients get for your wrinkles and all these things, to just help you with your, your skin and, your aging. And I'm like, in Bella Bella, as much as it's a good business in Sandton, Gauteng, Johannesburg, Pretoria, but in Limpopo, especially in Bella Bella, in my town, there's few people who are into, looking, younger and getting rid of wrinkles. So is that a viable enough business? And if you say that it's not viable enough, then I will advise, then look into another area, look into another business where you can see a gap, and then bring in that gap and see how you can be of an assistant and how you can grow this business. Like I've seen, a lot of business opportunities in my small town, because it's still growing, it's still developing. So you look into that niche that you want to go into that area that you want to focus in, and then see how you can make this to work for you. And if there is a market for it, go for it. The other tip on before starting a business, I always say save at least up to 6 months of your monthly expenses. Let's say your monthly expenses is 20,000. I will encourage you at least save up to $100,000 and keep it into your account for emergencies, to be able to still pay for your debit orders or your accounts, to be still to help you once you are starting on that business, as you are getting onto your feet, so that you will still you will not feel that financial strain. That money will be able to go a long way and help you in your financial journey. And then the other thing I love about, people who are starting up is always to have a mentor. So whatever business that you are going into, be able to say or connect yourself with somebody who's doing the same business as you are doing, and then connect with them and ask them how they can help you best to grow your business. What challenges did they go through, so that you don't make the same mistakes, but instead you can avoid those mistakes by being mentored by these people who went through the problems that you might be experiencing at that point. And then have a strong support system. Support system is always important. You know, you can't start business and you don't have a strong family to fall on, strong friends, and strong people that will be able to support you when the going gets tough. All right, let's go to number 3 on 3 question. Number 3 question, she asked me, what are the key ingredients to running a successful business as a woman? So number 1 is you need to be very, very hardworking. You know, to run a successful woman to run a successful business as a woman, you're gonna work twice as hard as a male, you know, as a male business owner. You need to prove yourself, because people will come and look down on you just because of your gender. So you need to put on more work. You need to put on more effort. You need to be able to go an extra mile, even beyond what is expected of you. So you need to work extra hard. And then purpose is also important. The purpose and patience will take you a long way, because, you know, if you have patience, you have purpose, and you are hardworking, your business will be able to stand. And then question number 4, failure happens. When does one know when to keep trying or when to let go of a business idea? This is a very good question. And with this question, I always say, look into that area, that niche, that, you know, that business that you want to go in before you even start going into that business. See how many people can buy into that product. Start small, let's say in a garage space, and then advertise this business and see from your home space how many people are buying into this business. I did speak about the Botox treatment, the aesthetics treatments, aesthetics medicine. I have a friend of mine, and she started the business in her house, whereby she's able to do treatments in her own home space. She doesn't have to pay rent. And as we're speaking, the clients she's having on a daily basis, they are increasing. So because of that increase, that business is viable for her. And I will advise her now to think of a bigger platform, expand, because now her home setting will not be able to accommodate the number of customers that she's having as the business is growing. So if you are in that business whereby, you know, you're starting at home, you're starting in the garage space, now the garage space cannot accommodate that business, yes, then that business is viable, it can work. But if you've started in the garage, in the home space, 1 year has gone, you barely have customers, maybe you have 1 or 2 customers per month, and you're paying rent, which is 3 times, you know, what you are making, your losses are more. There's a point where you need to start to cut your losses, because at the end of the day, if you don't do that, you're gonna be sinking yourself. You're gonna be, you know, digging your own grave very early, and you're gonna be stuck in debts and things like that. So cut it as early as possible. Give it 6 months if you can, but if 6 months is too much, within 3 months, if it doesn't work out, try another different area, try another different business, get feedback, see where you can improve, see where you can, you know, be able to be better by getting feedback from your clients, from your community, from everybody around, so that you will know where is it that you went wrong, where is it that you can improve, where is it that you can be able to monetize and become better. So start small. If there's no demand, then do close. I don't want you to feel as a failure. I always say, you know, like, failure is just a stepping stone to the next success. There will be a lot of failure in business. One business might work, one business might not work, but it's not the end of you. You never stop trying, because you never know which business might work. So keep on trying until you get that business that will work out for you. All right? And then question number 5. So here the question is, network marketing has become the it thing. How has this encouraged or discouraged entrepreneurship? So me personally, I love network marketing. I love, just to associate myself with, successful, people that are out there doing things that I love also to do, be it the motivational speaking, be it, medicine, be it, the other areas, like, the area of me being an author. I love to just associate with other people that are doing it, that are making it, because I say there's always a room for me to grow. There's always a room for me to improve. And I won't improve if I'm not amongst people who are doing better than me. So I go to people that I look up to, that I'm like, I love this person. I look up to Lisa Nichols. I love her. I love her style of, how she motivates, how she speaks. So I just love everything about her. Whenever she comes to South Africa, I'll make it a point that I go and attend those seminars that she's giving out, because I just draw a lot of inspiration from her. So me personally, network marketing helps me to grow as a brand, as a person. So I love it. I love it. I love it. And I'll recommend it to anybody who's out there who want to be in an entrepreneurship journey. Associate and go to seminars, go to, wherever things are happening. You never know what you'll pick up. You never know what you'll learn. So be able to also go and learn from other people who are doing great things. And then question number 6. After COVID-19, we are faced with a new normal. Which business ideas, which business approaches are worth exploring? So I remember before we even went into the COVID-19, there is a seminar that I attended, arranged by Small Business Run Up or Runaway, and it was in Johannesburg. And I heard this, there was a young lady that came there, and she said she taught herself about the digital world. She taught herself about, the artificial intelligence, all these things that are happening. She said we need to be careful, because, where we are going to, if you're going to relax, things like your normal job as a cashier in a job, you are also threatened, because we are at a point whereby you might not even have a job as a cashier. There will be an automated machine that will be there to help you as you scan your goods. Not only that, we've seen it in medicine. I mean, there's a lot of operations that are being done by robots and machines, and you still tell yourself that you can't, learn about tech world or digital world, then it becomes a challenge. So you need to learn about, your technology, your digital world, and you need to teach yourself to be digital savvy, because that is what will help you. That is what will save you. And this, importantly, I say, especially with COVID-19, I mean, most people are on the net. You find people on YouTube, on Google, and you find people on Facebook, Instagram. You need to make sure for your business or as an entrepreneur, that business cannot be viable if it's not visualized, if it's not seen on social media. So make sure that you have a social media presence, because that is also where it starts. If you people go to social media so that they can get a view of how your business is. So be able to say, I'm gonna put my business also on social media, be it on Google Maps, be it on YouTube, be it on Facebook, be it on Instagram. I don't mean to reveal a lot of things about your business, but be searchable so that people can find you on the net, because these days you just need to learn about technology. You need to learn how it works. I mean, you've seen these days now, we can't even be able to go to churches. We can't go to seminars. So most of the things we are doing via, You understand? You know, we are doing via Zoom, via these, you know, apps that have been created. So you need to teach yourself on how to make apps for your businesses, how to make apps, you know, that will help you so that you can still be able to stand even with, you know, these changes that we are going to see post the COVID-19 period. And then, so basically, that's about it. Those are the questions that I was asked that I must do on character in business. And this is what really, you know, is a personal journey that I am just giving you hints as I have seen on my own personal journey as a businesswoman, as an author, as an entrepreneur. And I just want to encourage you to continue to like my journey, to comment, to be able to share these videos, to be able, you know, to also share with people that will benefit from these videos. And I want to take this time to thank you for all the support I continue to receive on my businesses. I say I wouldn't be where I am if I didn't have a family that supports, you know, the type of content that I create, because you make me to be who I am today. Thank you so much, Dr. Nambi, with your character in business video. And please go also on my YouTube channel at the bottom of the page. Please be able to follow Butterfly Moments by Mpumi Ngomane. Do also go there and, you know, share the videos that she's doing, learn from her, because she's really a very powerful woman. And I just want to take this time to give a shout out to her for the amazing work that she's doing, the amazing seminars that she's doing, and for always, you know, putting me to be part of these amazing seminars, amazing talks. And I continue to learn, I continue to grow because of this amazing woman. Thank you so much, Dr. Nambi.